So 3 months ago, I walked away from my job at Lifetime. I didn't walk away from the people or the experience or the lessons that it taught me or the love that I have for Pilates today. Why did I make that choice? To this day, a lot of people don't understand because they see Lifetime as one of the biggest luxury gyms in the world. And it's doing amazing on the outside. And it looks like one of the top luxury gyms, compared to Equinox and among other ones. And when I tell you I have tried them all, I definitely have tried them all, and they all have one thing in common. In the inside is not that pretty. When you're actually in the inside and, you get blinded by the actual, the beauty of it all, in all reality, it is nothing but a gym full of, weird, creepy, unprofessionalism. And I say that with a deep, heavy heart because I walked into Lifetime thinking, this place was going to open doors for me. And it did. It did. I have no regrets. I started in Planet Fitness. I went from Planet Fitness in my 20s to having my newborn, and then LA Fitness, and then Blink. I did Equinox as a guest for a very long time because Equinox, at the end of the day, wasn't my cup of tea when it came to certain things when I was becoming a mom. I feel like the only difference between these luxury gyms is your lifestyle. Depending on what type of life you have, some of these luxury gyms can benefit to your life and your lifestyle. So if you're a person who's single, very in your bubble and selfish in a way where you're just all about you got no kids, you travel, and you just want to meet other entrepreneurs and other people who are single and just, very isolated and very by yourself, then I would say Equinox. But if you're a really big family, you like to engage more with the community, and we're very big on family when it comes to Lifetime. And I say we because a part of me still has love for Lifetime. But I think it was more of the location because the people I met were amazing. And if it wasn't for the people that I met in Lifetime, I don't think I would have stayed that long. I would have been left. Because I'm such a strong person that I know when to walk away now. In my first year of Lifetime, it was amazing. It was beautiful. I was in awe with everything. I just couldn't understand, and I couldn't, it was just so overwhelming in a good way. I just couldn't understand, there's more to life than just coming to the gym and looking and feeling good and working out. There was a whole spa. There was so many fitness classes that you could think of, including Pilates, which opened doors for me today. There was literally 4 floors in the building, to the point where there was a open rooftop, a pool, a sauna, pickleball, you want to get your nails done, you broke a nail, go to the spa. You want a massage, go to the spa. You want a facial, you literally everything you could think of. You want a haircut for the men, anything you could think. You want to go to the cafe and just get some work done and not be out in the public, but be more in a private setting. go get some work done while having your favorite smoothie, and or engage with, with your fellow gym friends. Like, it is more to life than just working out. Is more of a mental for me. So when I spend 3 to 4 hours in the gym, sometimes I'm not just working out. I'm spending literally the whole day in the lobby upstairs having a drink or my favorite smoothie while getting some work done and being on the computer, being locked in. And this is what people in luxury gyms do, to the point where you have people living in the gym. So there's a special elevator, special apartments in the building that connects to the gym. And I love that. There's a lot of wealthy entrepreneurs. There's people that you meet throughout like these type of settings that do open doors for you. So it's like, I don't regret me staying there for that long, but I do wish I could have handled certain things differently, putting my foot down when it came to working at Lifetime. And my first year was great. But then towards the ending of my first year, I didn't know that I was a victim of sexual harassment. And there was many ways that I could have went about it. But because the management sucks, you think when you're speaking out, you're wrong. And then it becomes an issue where it's like, it's better to stay quiet. And I can't say this enough. When being a woman is hard. Already, it's hard. So, and it can happen. It can happen to anybody. But sometimes I feel like me speaking as a woman is just harder, because you're in a luxury place where you feel like you should be safe. You should be outspoken. You should be able to be opinionated and walk around freely. And sometimes it's not even the members. Sometimes it's a coworker. And I was dealing with it for so long, going into 3 to 6 months, that after the 6 months, even my fellow teammates started noticing a shift, a change in me, and how I wasn't working out anymore. I was more covered up. And I started breaking the silence. And I started speaking out, and I started engaging more with my team members, being more in the public eye of like when this person was around, making me feel uncomfortable. And this was my first time that I actually spoke out on it. And I was just like, this person is making me really uncomfortable. And little by little, I started speaking about it, and then people started noticing it. And it got to the point where even on my days off, like, this person was constantly obsessing over me and my days off, and saying just the most inappropriate comments, that it took a toll on me. It took a toll on my health and me not wanting to take care of myself, because I felt like the more I tried to better myself or look good, I felt like I was attracting him in a way that I shouldn't have been attracting him, but it wasn't my fault. And I started losing a little bit of myself. And thank God for my friends and my coworkers and the team. When I say team, I mean my coworkers, not the managers. Because when I finally spoke up about it to the managers and the higher up, their first response was, why did it take you this long to say anything? Why did it take anybody? Why does it take anybody that long to say anything? Because I didn't know how to go about it, and then your first response is that. So yeah, I think that staying quiet is better. But now that it's taking a actual toll on my mental health, and the way I'm shifting, and me being like just an overall person, the way I feel inside, I was like, I'm done. I'm quitting. I'm over it. Of course, they was like, no, don't quit. We're going to figure this out. I was like, no, he can have his job. I feel like he's not getting it. It's going through one ear throughout the other. Now we're like actually lashing out in front of members. Like, it's getting to the point where it's getting really unprofessional. Like, I don't like the way I'm coming off. Like, I'm like, I'm not happy anymore stepping into this building and this work field. Like, I just honestly feel like I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know how to go about it. Like, this is horrible. Like, I'm reaching out to you guys. Like, the last thing I want to do is involve my family and have it escalate. And then it's like, because at the end of the day, like, I have family and I have brothers who can step up to this person. But I don't want it to get to that level where it's now, in my work field, and I don't want it to get to that. Because I take what I do proudly, and I'm trying to be respectful of the situation. And the last thing I want to do is for somebody to lose their job or get hurt. So what do? I speak to my managers about it. They're like, we'll figure it out. We'll have him downstairs doing this shift, and then you could be upstairs working the bar, because it's a luxury gym with a alcoholic bar. It's so many things to it. So they thought that was gonna help calm the situation, or maybe he'll get the hint. No, he didn't get the hint. He started coming upstairs, invading my space, staying till closing with me. It got to the point where I was alone in the building, and I thought I was alone closing, and he stood, and I was scared. I was scared. I was shaky. I was just trying to understand this person and really look at this person like, what is it that you need? What is it that you're here for? Because you clocked out hours ago. And me trying to use that calm voice, it just didn't help the situation. And it made him feel more comfortable to try to see what he could get away with. So me thinking that I was alone in the building, it's in the basement, in the cafe. I'm just trying to get things done. I'm, just trying to grab my bag, hopefully get a workout in. And I was like, this is it. I'm going home. I'm not closing. I'm leaving everything open. I'm leaving the gate open. I'm just going to take pictures of everything. I'm going to let my managers know that this person is here. He should have left hours ago. Like, I'm not comfortable anymore. And I quit. Thank God. One of the girls in the spa, she has stood late too. She wasn't supposed to, but I always say things happen for a reason. She came over to say she saw that the lights were still on, the gate was open. She found it odd. She came over and she saw how uncomfortable I was with this person, and she decided to not leave, and she stood her ground. When she says she noticed that this man did not take his eyes off of me, and it was like as if she wasn't there, she said that she felt uncomfortable, and she had to reach out to the managers like, I'm making sure she goes in an Uber, and I'm making sure she goes home, and I'm making sure I'm walking her out. I thought that was it for me. That was just within the first year of this beautiful luxury gym, me just trying to, just take it all in and really figure out, what am I doing here? Like, is this really worth it? We made a big case about it. I got HR involved. It was a big thing, but more low-key than big, because these are what these luxury gyms try to do. They don't want this type of image to come out. So as much as I wanted everybody to know about it, because now I'm just trying to protect myself and break the silence of this, like I don't want to be a victim, and this person is making me shift into a person where I don't know who I am anymore. It's scary. What do? I literally continue to proceed within the week saying I quit. They made sure that they got him fired, and I don't know what was said, but supposedly they got him fired. the last thing I wanted to do was get somebody fired and then have that over my shoulders, where now this person lost his job. Now I'm thinking the worst. Oh my gosh. This person knows I'm still here. What if he waits for me outside of lifetime? Like, it really made me paranoid. But as the days went by and the support and, just everybody understanding and knowing the situation, it did help. And it made me stand my ground a little bit. It made me, you know what? This person is not going to put fear into me anymore. So what did I do? I stood another year. Thinking that it was worth it to stay in this place. I stood another year of BS, overworking, less pay, just knowing that my worth here is not being appreciated anymore. And the more growing I was trying to do, the more they were trying to hold me back. So little by little, I just started investing in myself. I started doing things on the side with the doors that were opening up for me in lifetime and the people I was connecting with and meeting. So I took advantage of that, because me being naturally me, I'm that type of person that engages well with people, because I just have that personality where I'm just like, I'm really passionate about what I talk about. And I vibe well with positive people who are just motivating and just want to grow. And I feed off of that. So right away, once I meet a person like that, it's just, it's nothing but like, the conversation is just high. It's like a high that you would never get to, like, you would never get to forget or experience. You'll constantly be like, oh my God, I want to be around this person, and vice versa. So I'm grateful for the people I met in lifetime. Honestly speaking, to this day I still have people in my life that I have met through lifetime, and the connections are amazing and authentic. So I know at the end of the day, like, when it comes to these luxury gyms, people really think highly of them. But, it's not the company. It's the people that they hire to help keep you safe and look over you and supposedly guide you when there's really no guiding. So it kind of sucks. So just if you ever start stepping into like the fitness world, I always say start small, start with Planet Fitness. I started there. Or start with Blink, whatever is comfortable for the pocket as well. Like, don't get fooled by these luxury gyms and what they have to offer. Honestly speaking, the benefits are amazing, but I can tell you there's not much of a difference, and it just gets more cringe the more luxury it is. It gets really like it gets more creepy, because you really have to just keep to yourself, and you have to know who's who. So if you're just one of those people that just wants to go in for a workout and get a workout done, I say just do what the pocket could afford and just sign up for a Blink or LA Fitness or whatever fits your lifestyle. Like I said before, the lifestyle. So in the beginning, when I became a mom, and it was hard for me to go to these gyms when they closed at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. So I started in Planet Fitness, which was, 24 hours. And it was literally my plug from when she was a newborn, just during my schedule and everything. And as she grew older and I grew, I started going from Blink to, Equinox, and loving a little bit of Equinox, but not enough to like actually sign up and just continue to be a guest. And Orange, like this gym called Orange Theory, like so many private luxury gyms that I have joined, that I can now say there's not much of a difference. It just depends on what you're looking for. So go what best suits you. I always say that. Don't let somebody's opinion try to define what it is that you need to get done. So if you're a morning person and the gym across the street is it for you, do it. Don't let a friend, don't let a random person tell you, well, no, you need to hit up this gym because this is where it's at. Like, what you talking about, my boy? Like, what are you talking about? Like, are you talking about going to the, like, the conversations that I hear? Like, there's people who actually go to gyms just to pick up women or look at women or, like vice versa. So it's like, depending on what you're looking for and depending on what you're trying to get done, just stick to what best suits you. Because I literally enjoy going by myself to the gym because I know my intention is to motivate myself, get the workout done, and come out of there feeling great and engaging and connecting like organically if it meets. But I don't go to like already in my head to be like, okay, this is what I'm going for. I need to, like, oh my God, I need to look cute because I need to meet a man. No, because that's where the most cringiest ones are at. Don't get it twisted. Like, it gives me the ick. It gives me the ick. I'd rather meet a man outside of the gym and then have that man come with me to the gym to be my gym partner and my gym date. Like, I'd rather introduce that to him and my lifestyle instead of meeting him there, because then it gets messy. I always say this, don't shit where you eat. I can't say that enough as well. I learned that the hard way. Just literally don't shit where you eat. And literally, you'll see why. If you ever experienced it, you know why. I literally don't shit where I eat. If you ever take my kindness the wrong way and you start flirting with me, like, I'll simply look at you and just walk away and continue my workout. I didn't come here for that. I'm not going to waste my time on just, like, pointless conversations when we could do this outside of the gym if I'm actually feeling the vibes. Like, I'm not doing that right now. So, 2 years in lifetime, back to the beginning, 2 years in lifetime. Do I regret it? No. Was I fooled by the beautiful, architect and what it had to offer? Yeah, sure. Will I ever look at a luxury gym as like, oh my God, I can't be in this place? Like, would I ever look at it like, oh my God, this is not for me? Like, how am I able to get in there? Nope. Because I've been there. I've been in so many gyms that I know my worth now. And now I know, like, if it suits me, then it's for me. If it fits my lifestyle and it fits my schedule, then yeah, I'll be there. But don't let these luxury gyms fool you. Don't. If you got a Blink membership, continue with Blink. If it's doing you good and you're seeing the results, continue. If you're in Planet Fitness, don't be ashamed. We all started somewhere. And low-key, I still go with friends to Planet Fitness. I have friends who have Blink and multiple gym memberships because sometimes you get burnt out just being in one location too long. Literally, I was in Blink all throughout my medical training years when I was a medical student in the Bronx. And unfortunately, I had another situation where somebody felt comfortable enough to come up to me because I guess he thought because we went on the same days and we just started waving from each other from far. And I was just being friendly, waving back. He came up from behind me and he hugged me. And I was so frozen, so shook that I had no words. And literally, I didn't know what to do. That I was just like, this can't be life right now. Like, why is this grown ass man hugging me from behind, all sweaty, like telling me that, he's been noticing that we come in at the same time, and, that I'm really cute. And I was like, thank you. Like, how do I tell this man, like, what he did was wrong? Like, you should know to not come up to a random person and do that. So I missed out a whole week of gym. And I was like, oh my God, I hate this. I hate that this man had that much control over me. So the following week, when I wanted to go back and I lost all motivation, I was just like, let me just give a little complaint in the front, or ask if this man is here. And they was like, yeah, he's upstairs. What's the problem? And I was like, well, like, I missed a whole week. And they was like, yeah, we thought something happened to you. We saw that your membership was still active. Like, I was a person who literally went every day. I went during my lunch break. It was like my escape, like, to go to the gym. Like, whenever I had an issue, if I was stressed, I went to the gym. If I was tired, I went to the freaking gym. If I had nowhere to go but my gym membership was paid, I went to the gym. If I had nowhere to just, like, to put on music and just blast on my favorite song, I went to the gym. If I needed a shower, I went to the gym. If I needed a detox, I went to the gym. If I needed to cry, I went to the gym. If I needed to let my anger out, I went to the gym. Like, the gym was my safe place. So for this man to come up behind me and do that, and me give complaint in the front desk, and even the front desk people were concerned. Like, they was like, we thought, something happened to you. Like, you're good. Like, are you good? And I'm like, no, I'm not good. I want to cancel my membership. And they refunded me my whole gym membership for the 3 months that I was going when doing my training for medical. And that went towards my training. And I couldn't thank them enough, even though I felt like, they didn't have to do that. But it did give me, like, a boost of confidence. Like, okay, this is just, closing one door. I need to open another door to a new blank. I continued with blank that following year. And later throughout that year, I was just like, I need a break. I need a break mentally. I need a break. I need to travel. I need to start finding myself, because I was a little lost. And all these little situations in these gyms with women and everything, it's just hard. It's just hard being a woman. It's just hard just trying to, look decent, look your best self. And then when you're feeling good, and then when you want to show out and have a cute outfit, and people think it's for attention, and it's really not for attention. Please get that out of your head. It is not for you. It is not for you. It is for me. It is for me, so my workout could be 10 times better. I am literally... You are not on my mind. Like, my mind goes blank with my top 5 favorite songs on my podcast, or I'm playing something so loud in my headphones that my problems are the last thing on my mind. And then to top it off, I don't have my glasses when I'm in the gym. So if you're not up in my face, where my sweat is dripping on you, then I cannot see you. I cannot see you. I cannot hear you. I am locked in. So for whatever reason you think I'm trying to do in the gym and like show off, and like, that is not for you. That is for me. Thank you. Have a good day. Like, people think that, people are looking at other people. Literally, nobody is looking at you. And the ones that are looking at you are just creepy and cringe, because they're coming to the gym for the wrong reasons, and they're fighting their own little demons. That's what I noticed and learned over the years of being in the fitness world, being a fitness enthusiast, now being a Pilates instructor, being a mom, just overall, just being a woman. This is what I learned. Like, if I see you looking at me in a creepy, cringe way or looking my way too much and you don't say not a hi or 2 words, yeah, you came here for the wrong reasons. Have a good day. Yeah, and I'm looking at you like, and now I'm looking at you like, yeah, this is creepy. Let me stay away from you. Let me just get my workout done and go about my day. So I can't say it enough. Just don't shit where you eat. Trust me when I say it. And as, a woman and just everything else, just be safe and be aware of your surroundings, but don't let that stop your fitness journey. Don't let that stop you from going to the gym, because it's not always like that. Let me just end it with that. I hope you can understand that all this was said with, with a good heart, no bad intentions towards Lifetime. I still go as a guest. I still have very good friends from Lifetime, so I have no hate in my heart towards any gym or anyone. Besides the managers just not doing their job as they should have, the way they should have handled it. Do I think they should have handled certain situations better? It's all a growing and learning experience. I'm not mad, because it did teach me to just be more aware of my surroundings and, what it's like going to the gym, and, whether you're just first starting out and you're scared or you don't know how to step into the weights and start your training, and there's just so many things going through your head already. Like, the last thing you need is anything else to top that off and just mess up your experience. So just to end it on that note, like, it's not always like that. I've had many great experiences, even to this day, where I'm just trying to find what best fits my lifestyle. So hope this helped. Have a great day or have a great night. Till next time.